Yeah. Bia, Bia. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw is Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he will get into the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's got it! A big-time play for the Bears. 59 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, L.A.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So after 1, the Rams out to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Stafford going to give it to Coro. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I mean, how many of those rushes did we see in his time in Michigan, Mike? I mean, it feels like we've been watching this kid play football for years now, and now he's got a chance to make his mark on the NFL stage. 27 rushing touchdowns last year. That led all of college football. This is one of the better young backs to come into the league in the last couple years. His play style really complements what Sean McVay wants out of this Los Angeles Rams offense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready?
Now it's Stafford. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he will score. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Cardi now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half.
And he's into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown Rams. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Let's go now.
A play fake. Now Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
32.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, shot.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Alert. Sit on.
They'll stay on the ground with Coro. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. 3rd and 6.
Set.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Set.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's into the end zone yet again. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, L.A. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will add 1 more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, check that. Street. Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
On third down, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He gets this one to Moore.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
This is caught at the 2. And he will score again. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Williams to the air once more. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's gonna be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Panthers 60. Panthers. Let's go now. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work,
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the... And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll try to run with Lloyd. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Blake Coro. Touchdown, Rams. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Now Bajent. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that one is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Play action now for Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Stafford working from the pistol. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes, so can't...
This is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here we go, shot.
On the ground, it's Herbert to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. Throwing Bajan. That is caught downfield by Odunze.
65.
Here's a run up the middle with Herbert. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the Rams' 31-yard line.
Here's Bajan. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32, and the Rams' 1st down.
Ready.
On play action, it's Stafford. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, They need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Bagent now. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. To throw is Bagent. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And the Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. That is a big play for L.A. 56 yards. Stafford. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams add on to their already sizable lead. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Bagent. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll bring up second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Working across the field, he's got Allen. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. Bagent. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. And he's in. Gerald Everett. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set.
Play action, Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That one into the hands of Atwell.
32. 40 got. 40 got.
Stafford now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Set.
Off play action. It's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To the air again. Stafford. It's complete. He's got cuffed. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Wow, how dangerous after the catch. That one goes for 27 yards in all. Stafford to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Ready.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. Right side, complete to Nakua. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Again, it's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. This is caught at the 2. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now Bajent. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Brings up second and 18 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing Bajent. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hold the ready. Let's go now. Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Play action now for Stafford. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.